As a professional music producer, I use many different softwares: Reaper, FL Studio, MPC Beats, you know. And today I'm gonna try Music Lab, the worst digital audio workstation. And at the end of the video, I'll make a song with it. So, when we enter the website, we can see we have different functions. How many functions are there, you may ask? Share piano, what the heck is that? Song maker, which is the most popular function. Rhythm, spectrogram, sound waves, arpeggios, Kandinsky, voice spinner, harmonics, and more. So let's begin with the share piano. Okay, so basically it's just a piano where you record something and you can just play it again and again. And you can even share this with your friends. Now, moving on to the rhythm. Okay, so it looks like a MIDI interface where you must click to make the songs. Not gonna lie, it's cool that they added more drum kits because otherwise it will be awful. Yet, it's still awful. Now, let's check the spectrogram function. I can play some instruments and it will show. I mean, it's a spectrogram, right? What will it do if I scream in the mic?
R2D2, Your Highness.
Sound waves. It's just showing waves at different speeds corresponding to the notes you play. Pretty boring. Arpeggios look great. The cool fact about this function is that you can change the rhythm and try a different arpeggios pattern. Also, you'll see that you can experiment with chord progressions just by using a simple color wheel. I may use this to find my chords for my song, but like, for real. Kandinsky, just shapes that make sound. Voice spinner, just a recording loop that you can play in reverse or not. Pretty boring. Harmonics, just strings. For real, I'm not even lying. Piano roll, popular classic songs in a MIDI form. Oscillators, basically just shapes you can stretch. Boring. Strings. I won't even explain. Melody maker, finally a good function. Just a song maker but shorter. Dude, that's really boring. The last one is called chords. Basically, you play a note and it plays a whole chord within it. That's really cool, by the way. I don't know which one I'm using for my song. These two are really game changers. For beginners, arpeggios or chords? Tell me in the comments. Now we know how to use these functions. The question is, how can I make a song with this? I'm gonna try the song maker because it's obviously the most popular and the best option of the Music Lab. Now I'm gonna add more octaves because it's not enough for me. And after that, I just need to choose which instrument I'm gonna use. Now let me explain how I'm gonna create the song. The first step, find chords. The second step, I have to make a melody. The third step, make a bass line. The fourth step, make the drums. And for the last step, I just have to download the separate parts, put them together, and mix the audio. So I've chosen my chords, and it's a simple progression that I found on the arpeggios function. It's composed of C, F, D, and G chords. So now I got this, we're moving on to the melody. So it's very simple. Give me a second, and there we go. Now we got this, I can make the bass line. And now the drums. We're gonna make a simple kick snare with hi-hats in the background and we're done. Now I just have to export the parts, mix them, and boom. So yeah, I know it's garbage, but what you need to know is that this is mostly for kids and it's an entertaining process to make music. And on this side, I really think it's great. But you know, on the professional side, don't expect a lot from Music Lab. Many people have attempted to make a song, and even though I try hard, I can't. But if you want to see a better alternative, you need to see how I made a movie soundtrack using bandlab, a free and best way to make music for beginners. It's right there. Come on, click. And if you want to see more music content, consider subscribing.